what is your personal favorite Buddhist text and why?
Wow. From the sutras, I think it fluctuates. By the way, I'm a Gemini. So my interest goes like this. So it changes a lot, but recently it's the Amitabha Sutra. That, I don't know, a few years ago, I went to China and I went to this Pure Land School temple. And, I'm such a, egoistic, arrogant, like very cold, headed. Goosebumps and tears doesn't come that easily. And even if it does, I pretend it doesn't. The Asian, all of that. But when I saw that temple, it moved me so much. The Pure Land Sutra is, I think, so important. It's such a beautiful story. And the description of the Amitabha's realm and all of that is just so inspiring for me. So that's probably the latest. And you can ask the same question in about 2 years. Who knows? Something may have changed.
So Rinpoche, there's another question that is very popular, so I'll ask that. And people really, really want, Rinpoche, your advice on which text to read first.
Oh, wow. I think whichever text you please maybe flip a coin, but I would suggest with that text, try to read texts like Vajracchedika Sutra or anything to do with a view, wisdom, because you may end up, reading something like Dode Lejapa, like 100 different sort of explanations on karma. So then you may end up reading, Buddhist sort of reincarnation in a very narrow way. So please read Shunyata-oriented texts, such as what popularly known as Diamond Sutra or Heart Sutra, something like that, sort of combination. Then I think it would be good.
Great. I think the question is, how do you decide which texts to be translated and published in terms of earlier sutras, later sutra, Vajrayana, Mahayana, how the decisions are made, what to translate?
I dare not make decisions, this one. Buddha himself said, even if a sentence, even if we think, oh, this is Mahayana, oh, this is a Sharvakayana, you are having a wrong view towards the Buddha Dharma. So, but having said that, the translator's appetite, translator's aspirations, and I guess plays an important role. And also the sponsors, those who wish to sponsor a specific text, if that's what you mean, then they will, of course, for instance, like I myself have contributed in translating the Dodekalpa Zangpo. I think it's called Fortunate Eon. It's about how the 1000 Buddhas first took the Bodhisattva vow. Just because, when I was studying, as a Rinpoche, one of the very difficult training is speed reading. Wow, so tough, that one. So one of the texts that I have read is that sutra, and it's so touching. It's just the image of the sutra is just so beautiful, like how one bodhisattva wanted to take the one guy wanted to take a bodhisattva vow, and he goes to this master. He had nothing to offer. The master was a potter. So this man who has nothing to offer, offered the service of kneading the mud. How beautiful, So because of that, I contributed in translating the Fortunate Eon. So on and so forth. I think as a human beings, there's always a preference. But, at the same time, I dare not like to sort of think, this is early, this is later, like that.
Nice, thank you, Rinpoche. Many causes and conditions, it seems.